What's going on, world? It's your boy JunesEightyEIght, bringing the good, bad, and oh so ugly. Doing a quick movie review of the new Mortal Kombat movie that just dropped on HBO Max and in theaters. Now, I want to say this about this movie. I went into this movie, when I first saw the trailer, I did not like it. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't too keen on it. I was like, I already on the fence. A couple of my friends, there go Junie crapping on the movie. Like, I'm not feeling this movie right now. I'm not feeling the trailer. Maybe the movie will do me some justice. So I watched the movie. After I got done watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I jumped into the movie. Now, I went into this movie with an open mind. I said, yo, I know this probably ain't gonna be like the one from the 90s. I grew up in the 90s. I'm telling my age, I seen the movie in the 90s. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it at home. I think I saw it like on HBO or something, but I saw it. But that's besides the point. I saw the movie back in the day. And I enjoyed the original Mortal Kombat. Second one, it was cool. Now, going into this movie, I put it this way. I didn't like how... I'm gonna start with the positive. All the callbacks and the gore, like when they were like, Kanos wins, flawless victory, fatality after they do like a big kill. Man, I always forget Buddy's name with the hat, with the hat joint. When he sliced the old girl in half, he came in, just turned the buzzsaw on, and I'm like, whoa, that got my attention. Like, that stuff was dope. The violence in this movie was off the chain, but the story did not do it for me. But I take it back to, like, I didn't really like how they made Scorpion not really Scorpion, like from the back in the day. Like, he had the family, then he died, Sub-Zero came and killed his family, then Cole was his son, and it felt like, I don't know, I didn't like that. This Sub-Zero killed him. Then he went to hell. I mean, their version of hell. And fast forward, I'm like, all right, there's so much going on. Like, and then Raiden comes back, comes in. Like I said, this movie was. Somebody even said it best. I'm gonna put it this way. I didn't like how everybody had to unlock their powers. Everybody had to unlock their powers. I'm like, alright, cool, I guess. But I felt like, even Tyrone Magnus said it best. He said, I wonder if they dropped the first 7 minutes of this movie to get people to watch it. Because story-wise, the story of this movie was kind of trash to me. A lot of people may disagree. We can talk about it in the comments. I'll be talking in the comments for the people that do comment. But I just feel like this movie lacked something. There was like, then I come to find out my buddy, like the main character. I'm like, who's this main character guy? Like, I never seen him in. I played Mortal Kombat. I seen all the gameplays. I know the character, but who is this guy? He ain't even like a real Mortal Kombat character. Like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I mean, it felt like everybody had to unlock their powers, and everybody had the birthmark of the dragon, and it was just like, I don't know, man. This movie just didn't do it for me. I see a lot of people rating this movie super high, like 8.5, 7.5. Like, I just can't give it. If you take away the gore, if you take away everything that make a Mortal Kombat movie, you take that out, the movie is, I gave it a 2. Like, I gave it a 2. You know what I mean? Because I want to know the story part. I feel like they focus too much on the violence of Mortal Kombat, and they just gave us some bullshit story. Excuse my language. And then, like, a character doesn't show up to the end, but he doesn't show up at the end, if you know what I'm saying. And maybe I heard they're doing like 2 more movies after this. So maybe it picks up in the next 2 movies, hopefully. But other than that, don't get it twisted. The movie was, I say it was okay. okay at best. It wasn't, for me, it was okay. I can't lie to myself and say it's like a 8.5, a 9.5, a 10. I can't give it that because I just felt like it lacked story. Like I say, Tyrone Magnus said the exact same thing in his review. He said the exact same thing, and I told everybody what I was. I told everybody the same thing, and I expected somebody like Tyrone Magnus to be like, "Yo, this movie was." Oh, I know how he gets with action movies, but he was like he was like, "Yo, man," he wasn't feeling the movie like that. So I'm like, "Yo, if Tyrone Magnus, the king of action movies, said this movie wasn't that great, I know I ain't crazy." And they killed Goro. Oh, spoilers. They killed Goro. I'm like, alright. It's like, I just didn't. I just felt like Scorpion didn't feel like Scorpion. And Sub-Zero didn't come off as Sub-Zero. You know what I mean? It just felt like, you know what I mean? Like, they just didn't come off as those guys. And I'm not, before anybody gets pissed, I am not comparing this movie to the one in the 90s. Somebody said that to me on Facebook, bro. You can't really compare it to I know that. I'm not comparing it to it, like, but based off, they just didn't come off as those characters. And I see what they're going with. If Mortal Kombat was a real thing, if this was real, this is what it would be. You know what I mean? If this is real life going on in today's time, this is what Mortal Kombat would be. And I get the direction they're going with, but it was cool. You feel me? It was cool. In the comments, let me know how you felt about this movie. We can talk about it. We can argue about it. Let me know. I'm out. Peace.